welcome to the 1 o'clock hour. Hot Seat with Icy Jonez right here on Room Service Radio. You already know how it go, man. I'm your host, Icy Jonez. Man, shout out to Sincere Carter in that 12 o'clock hour, man. You know, that boy from Texas, you know what I mean, doing his thing. So I appreciate that. Man, make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all let people know what's popping. And when we get it up, man, run that replay. Let people know what's good. Hot Seat with Icy Jonez. We taking over the airwaves. We taking over the internet. We taking over the streets. You know what I'm saying? Independent artists in the building. But not just that, man. We got business owners in the building, man. Just everybody doing their own thing. Everybody running it up. We be having teams in here, man. Shout out to yesterday. We had Trina Giles owns Grits Cafe, and we had the comedians in the building, you know, sketch comedy, doing their things. Hip Hop with Lou was in the building. Tay the Truth was in the building. Snaggalope was in the building. And they was representing for Pootie and Tobias, man. All funny people, all comedians, and they doing their thing out here. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good music on my playlist. You know, it's the Hot Seat with Icy Jonez playlist, man. Get with me if you want your music ran. You feel me? Let's make it happen. Show love, and I show love. And let's just, you know, make it happen, man. It's a big old party, you feel me? Hot Seat with Icy Jonez. Also, I need y'all to make sure to tap in to Blink Show TV. Do me a favor. Go to the Roku. If you got a Roku, go to Roku. Get the Blink Show TV app, and then go to Journalist Repost, and you will see Hot Seat with Icy Jonez. You'll see some of the previous interviews I've done. Great special guests, great shows, really in-depth. You know, it's the Hot Seat, and that's what we do over here. You know what I mean? We get to know you as a person, and then we get to know you as an artist as well. So much love to everybody tapping in. And then make sure you run over there to Amazon.com, look up Ainsworth Garrick, Ainsworth Anthony Garrick. 4 books, 4 installments out right now. You know what I mean? It's a official Black author. So make sure you tap in Ainsworth Garrick, Ainsworth Anthony Garrick. Make sure you go get those books, all right? 4 books. One of the ones that catches people's attention is The Echoes of a Slave, all right? So make sure you run it up for me. Let them know Hot Seat what Icy Jonez sent you. Now, when you want some food and you in a city, run over there to Lake Mead and Stella Lake, all right? Lake Mead and Stella Lake, okay? Grits Cafe. That's grits with a Z, you feel me? Get you some food from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. We talking about Wednesday through Monday. They close Tuesday, but Wednesday through Monday, all right? So that's breakfast and lunch. Bomb, and of course, you know they got grits. They got grit bowls and all kind of stuff over there. Chicken, fish, waffles, man, hot links. Breakfast is bomb, you feel me? Run over there and let them know. Hot Seat with Icy Jonez sent you. You feel me? Man, I might go run over there. You know what I mean? Might go run over there if I can get there before 3 o'clock. But I definitely run through and give me some food, man. So shout out to Trina Giles, owner of Grits Cafe, for stopping through. But right now, I got my special guest in the building. Somebody who hails from the South. Somebody came from where my family came from. You feel me? We're talking about Louisiana in the building. You dig? Specifically Baton Rouge in the building. You know what I mean? That's where my family come from. Some of them still down there and Tallulah. You dig? And then the man is a writer, songwriter. You feel me? Doing his thing. We're going to talk about that because you know a little bit about the business. Maybe more than I think you know. You feel me? Also, he's an A&R right now for It's Gorgeous Musique. You feel me? And he got a few people over there with a little deal on the table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that as well. Right now, we got Jay Bags in the building. What's happening, man?
Man, what's good? What's good with you?
How you feeling today?
Man, I'm good, brother. You know, I'm good. Staying productive, staying busy, you know.
As you should. You know what I mean? Is music what you do for a living? The music business?
Currently, yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
You know, it's full time for me.
Right. So we got to stay on the grind.
Yeah, got to.
Got to stay busy, man. So as I told y'all, man, Louisiana, right? Mm-hmm. And tell me, how was it for you growing up there?
It's crazy though. Like I was born there, but I moved around.
Okay, talk to me.
When I was younger, like, you know, mom, she was in the Air Force.
Okay.
And so I moved around. I always went back to visit.
Salute to
mom. You know what
mom.
I'm saying? So I still was connected.
Okay.
And shit like that. I had, all my family from there.
Okay.
So, me moving around, though, it was an experience because I got to see a lot more than, most people usually see.
Yep.
You feel me? So that's what made me really like, it's motherfuckers, I can curse.
Do your thing, man.
Like, it's people in the South that ain't never left the South. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I really try to do too, is like show people like it's deeper than just Louisiana and, places in the South. It's a whole world out here.
It is. It definitely is, man. Okay, so tell me about that, moving around. When you first got to doing that, did you feel that way, that it was exciting, or were you actually emotional about it?
Nah, like I wanted to be back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be around my family and shit like that. So, but it was cool because I got to see different stuff, but nah, I definitely want to be back home.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And with Miles being in the Air Force, was she strict?
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
To this day, you know that.
Yeah. Was Pops around?
He was in and out.
In and out?
Like,
you know him though?
Now. Like,
Okay.
I ain't know him for a little stretch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't hear from him for a little stretch. And then, later on in my life, we kind of reconnected.
For sure.
So,
For sure. So what is something that Mom embedded in you morally that still sticks with you today?
Morally, just be on point with like business and stuff and just stay working. Like, she was a hustler. So,
Yeah.
That's what really made me like get to it. And she showed me how to get to it, So I definitely get that from her.
Good work. Good work. Okay. Then when you get with Pops, right? What is something he embedded in you now, morally?
Man, I mean, really, Pops be all over, man. So I don't really.
Okay, then what have you learned just looking and watching? What kind of actions?
I mean, he taught me little stuff that like, Dad's really supposed to teach.
Okay.
Boys as they coming up, like certain like mechanic, like how to do mechanic work and how to, what I'm saying? We done like manual labor type stuff that, you're supposed to really teach your son.
Work with them hands.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, he taught me stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's good. That's good. Now with that, because they kind of create your life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They gave you life, and then you kind of come up with these people, and you got some of those mannerisms from them. You feel me?
Right.
Anybody in your family do music?
Not really.
You the first one, only one?
Yeah, that I know of, unless, what I'm saying, they ain't telling me something, but
Word. When did you fall in love with music?
I was like 16.
Yeah.
I was like 16. That's when I really started like writing and, trying to record.
Mm-hmm. Rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now, you've been in the industry some time now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the goal first?
Shit, to be the biggest artist out.
Yeah.
Like any other artist. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to, be, a legend in the game, really.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to be a legend, but just in a different light,
Absolutely. And moving around helps, you feel me? You got a song that hit the top charts on a digital radio tracker, right? And what was the name of that song?
Pray On.
Pray On.
Yes, sir.
And how did that happen for you?
I dropped a project back in 2018.
Okay.
That song was on.
Yeah.
And was trying to push it, pushing as much as I could at the time. But I met somebody along the way who I was pitching my music to, showing him the different songs and shit. And he peeped out the project and he really liked that song.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So he was working with another artist, Bugsy Hoffa. He from New York. Mm-hmm. So, Bugsy signed to Eric B. And then he basically was like, man, Bugsy want to fuck with the song. So he was like, man, let's make it happen, however we can make it happen. So ended up getting a split sheet and stuff together. And
yeah.
Boom, he got it. He, re-recorded it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. They pushed it, and that's how it happened.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel that somebody now wanted the song and wanted to reiterate it, like make it theirs? The first time you heard about that.
Man, it just made me realize like I could really do something in the songwriting field. Because after that happened, one of my partners, my close partners, he told me that too. He was like, man, you're a good songwriter. That's crazy. He calling me.
Hey.
That's crazy. So yeah, like he told me that too. And he was like, man, I can see you writing for like Celine Dion, like different, like that's big.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So after he told me that, I really was like, okay, I could really do something like that.
Right. Absolutely. And being from down south, PBE Pluto, right? He's saying that like he's done a lot for Alabama. You know what I mean? You behind the camera, you do behind the camera work, or you were assisting on that, or how did that work where you got to be here?
So I was like doing behind the camera work, helping out, assisting with my partner Hollywood Pompey. So we was out there shooting a video for him and another artist that's on the label. It's Gorgeous Musique. And I mean, we shot some of the video in New Orleans, shot the other half in Alabama. And like when we went out there, like you could tell he, you know what I'm saying, he's respected. He like people fuck with him in Alabama. Like he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
absolutely. He came to High C with Icy Jones, you know what I mean, with Gorgeous, and it was dope, you know what I mean? And he let me know about that, you know, kind of running Alabama, you know what I mean? Like getting like 80% of the artists signed and different things and putting them in position, you know what I mean? And how did you end up meeting and connecting with It's Gorgeous Musique?
That's crazy. That was through my bro Hollywood Pompey as well.
Okay.
So, you know, we were shooting videos together at the time. And we had this hurricane in New Orleans. I don't know if you heard about that, Hurricane Ida.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had Ida. They were in connection. Him, Hollywood and, you know, Gorgeous was in connection during that time already.
Okay.
So we was already planning to work. But then when Ida hit, we ended up evacuating and going to Orlando. So we was out there for probably like a month. You know what I'm saying? So while we were out there, you know, Gorgeous flew people from the label out. You know, we came out there, connected like that, shot a few videos. And ever since then, it's been locked in.
How did you get the A&R seat?
Just showing my work. Like he told me like the services that they offer at the label. And I started getting people on with distribution. And just shit, it was so many people. He was like, yeah, like I want you to be an A&R for the label type situation. So
kind of express to the public in the entertainment industry that's watching what A&R is, like, and what it stands for. Artist and repertoire, but like, what does that mean?
So A&R is like really like the person that puts the dots together, basically. Like they handle a lot of the day-to-day with artists. You know, they'll help artists find different producers, connect artists and, you know, producers together, sit in on studio sessions with them. You know, go to like photo shoots, set up, you know, different like day-to-day stuff that artists really need. Like they kind of act as a manager.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of act as a manager, but they're not your manager. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of like the dot connector, basically.
Okay. Almost like a PR too, public relations, right? And that's why I'm like, man, what is, like, I got to look up repertoire. You know what I'm saying? But like, you putting the dots together for this artist and you put them in different places to make sure the music is where it's supposed to be and the image is where it's supposed to be, right?
Right.
Definitely, man. How you feel about that seat?
This one right here? But you mean like the A&R seat?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I like doing it. I feel like you got to be on top of your game. Like if you're doing it and you have to be somebody that knows, you know, somewhat of the business. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to be different positions in the game, but don't be knowing the business side of the game. You know what I'm saying? They just want that position. So,
yeah, I
mean, it's definitely something you got to hold, like, because people, like, rely on you for certain situations. So you got to know what you're doing, basically.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Do you consider yourself a people person?
Yeah. Sometimes. I ain't going to lie, not all the time, you know.
Now, how important is that, you know what I mean, to be a people person in the industry, to network? You know what I mean? How important is that to you?
It's very important. I feel like connections in this industry is big, like, because you could go from having everything to not having nothing, but if you have the right connections, you could shake back easy, like real easy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like having connections and being able to go to events and talk to people and just engage with different people is important. It's very important, especially for artists.
Absolutely, man. One of my deeper questions is usually, you know, left field, right? What's one of the worst things that's happened to you?
Shit, I almost died in a car accident. Like,
what happened?
I fell asleep behind the wheel.
Ooh.
I was in New Orleans going crazy, drinking, doing all type of stuff. Tried to drive back to Baton Rouge, 6 o'clock in the morning. Me and my bro in the car, he sleep. I fell asleep. I woke up right before I almost hit a car on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Right before I hit it, I woke up, spun. I turned the wheel, and the car like spun out. I'm thinking it was about to flip.
Yeah.
But it didn't flip. It just kind of like get bagged up in a ditch or whatever. But that situation could have been, I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? What if they had a truck coming, anything coming? That could have been bad. So ever since then, bro, I don't really like when I do that, I stay where I'm at. Like, I ain't about to get on the road. You know what I'm saying? So
to me, that's a but God situation.
Nah, facts. Yeah, that could have been
way worse. So tell me one of the greatest things that's happened to you or for you.
I would say, man.
Just one of them.
I would say this situation, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of shows like it shows people how to stay down until you come up, like, or you working your way up, like, you know, because a lot of people feel discouraged, like they not seeing the results they want to see. You know, I ended up taking a different route, and it got me further than what I would have been probably as an artist. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I feel like, you know, that's an important lesson, you know, stay down until you come up.
And you kind of let it flow, or are you seeking certain things to come to you? How does it work for you?
I mean, I let certain stuff flow, but at the same time, I'm seeking, like, I know I want to be bigger than what I am today. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I know I have to get in certain rooms. I know I have to talk to certain people and do certain things on a day-to-day. So it's like, you know, that's the things I'm going for. Yeah. But same time, like, I walk by faith. So
not by sight.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. What brings you to Vegas?
Man, just
because you don't have to be here, right, for the job.
Nah, not necessarily, but I feel like being in the establishment and having it around me, it makes the job easier. And it makes it like, it gives people more comfortability. Like when they talking to me and they, like, I can get people to pull up to the studio now and like sit down and talk face to face. It kind of gives people that sense of, okay, like this is real. This is, you know, it's a serious thing. Like, cause you know, when I'm in Louisiana, I'm telling people about it, but they be like, dang, it's all the way in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When we gonna see it? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we go, like, and then like finances be a problem for people, so they can't really get out here. So it's like a lot of different things. So I feel like being out here is just, it's easier. It's been good since I've been here. So
dope. What are you looking for when you're looking at artists?
Just being different, like being like thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of artists that they're not really creative. Like they got good music, but they're not creative as far as videos, like their photo shoots, like. So I look for artists that's definitely different and, you know, creative with their talent, like, because it's an art. So I want to see your lyrics come to life. You feel me?
Definitely an art form. Mm-hmm. For sure. So you help with treatments, music video treatments?
Yeah. I'm working on a few now. We have a youth program that we do out here. It's for kids, you know, that we develop. Show them how to songwrite, show them how to record songs and stuff like that. So we're working on a few treatments for videos for them.
Dope. What's the age group?
I want to say like 12 to 16.
Okay. You find that easier to work with than adults?
Yeah, because they listen better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Adults, they feel like they know everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially niggas that's been in the game or that's been rapping, making music. They feel like, you know, I know what I'm doing. I come across that all the time. And it's like, you know, you still got a network, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about, like you still have to get a connection. You never know what the next person can do for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
if you listen.
So you don't want to blow them off like, nah, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I feel like kids, they eager to learn, you know, so.
And it's what they want to do.
Right.
Especially when it's what a kid want to do, they really going to listen and take heed because they want that game. You know what I mean? Do you feel like there's an age that you're not looking for? Like, is there a certain age cap where you're like, I don't want to work with that?
Nah, I feel like I even tell people to this day, like, you know, Jay-Z and them didn't really blow up until they was like 38, 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were older. It could happen. Yeah. It's just, what are you doing to make it happen? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you putting out bad quality work, bad quality music, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, putting out good stuff, taking the right steps in going in the right direction, then it could happen for you. Like, it's a lot of older artists in the game today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit. So
I got you. What makes a team for an artist? Like, give me some titles.
Man, you need public relations.
It's the PR.
You need a manager. You need an entertainment lawyer for sure. You need a promo team. You need a cameraman. You need a road manager. Some people have 2 to 3 managers. You know what I'm saying? Like road manager. That's really.
What does he start with though? If he's not financially stable to take care of these people, right? Or he making noise, but he can't really pay somebody, right? What does he need to start with to make noise for people like that to see him and want to be a part of his brand and team?
I would say really like find a mentor or find somebody that could give you development. You know what I'm saying? Because knowing the game before you just put all the pieces together will help you like know what piece to put together first. Because like that's what I did. I did development with somebody. I read a couple books, ended up doing this program at NYU, this online program. So, I mean, I did certain things to help me know what I know now.
Yeah.
But I started with, an artist, thinking like an artist, doing the artist development, then moving towards like the business and stuff.
Nice, man. Would you like to give a shout out to your mentor? Who was your mentor?
Man, yeah, Nathan McAllister and Gigi. She's dope. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple, so.
And they don't just go away, right? Like, them your people.
Yeah. That's the big dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And because, people like to sever ties, right? Or if they make it to a certain level, right? It's like, I don't need them no more. You know what I mean?
Right,
it was
right,
like a step. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, bro, this ain't a step. You feel me? Like it's a long trail. You're going to need some help.
Yeah, man. Like, because like we talked about connections, man. You don't want connections because you never know when you're going to be down and you might need, you know what I'm saying, those connections.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? So, shit.
Absolutely.
Keep all connections. Keep everything good. Make sure it's all mutual. Make sure you look out like they look out and,
Facts.
everything good.
Tell me about the back end, right? Like, give me some information. Or when I say that word, back end in music business, what does that come to mind? What brings that to?
Man, that's the show money, man.
Okay.
It could mean a lot. You could get back end off of streaming, you know what I'm saying? But the show money, that's a big back end, especially if you know what you're doing and you getting booked, you know what I'm saying? So
that's one. And then let's talk about the royalties, right? BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, different things like that. How does one get started, or when does he need to get with BMI? He or she.
As soon as you're trying to release music. Especially if it's original music. I ran across so many artists that don't even know what a PRO is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, if you really serious about what you're doing, that's stuff you need.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that you need in the beginning stages because that's going to help you in the long run. If you got it all registered, you know what I'm saying? So. And
we talking sound exchange as well. Digital radio tracker, right?
Yeah. And see, bro, it's a lot of people that don't know nothing about that. Nothing about that. Nothing about Grace Notes. Nothing about, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, sound exchange. What it is. It's like AARP or something. Not AARP. It's a collection agency that you go through to get the billboards and stuff like that to be registered for Billboard.
Right.
Like it's all type of stuff, bro. Like
especially that's the BDS sound scan. You
BDS,
feel me?
yeah.
So that comes with a mentor, right? That's gonna give you game. You feel me? Now, how do you respect or give honor, or do you pay this mentor in hypothetical or theory? Like, do you pay them? Or what do you do to honor them for what they've done?
I mean, I feel like it just depends on you as a person. Like me, of course, like once I get to a certain level and got like, my finances is in order, I'll look out, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they deserve that for teaching me and helping me along the way and even taking the time to teach me the game I know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just depends on you as a person, like what you feel like you should do.
That's good. That's good. You can't give a direct answer because it depends on you as the person and y'all relationship, right?
Right.
Which y'all come up with. And then I got two. Like, one is like, what does a standard contract look like?
Like a recording contract?
Manager, artist.
Manager. It's really like a manager usually gets like 20%, 15 to 20%, depending on what y'all agree on. Like the manager really does, like I said, similar to what the A&R do, but they handle more like the business, reaching out to people, when they're out at events, going to these events, mentioning your name, just connecting. They connect more dots. Like the A&R will pop out and like, hey, I'm an A&R. And, you know, we're presenting us as A&Rs, like, but a manager will go out and push that artist. Like, that's their job, to push you as an artist when they go out. So it's like, as far as an agreement, though, yeah, like, all of that should be in the agreement. Like, what you expect from the manager, what the manager expects from the artist.
Yeah.
Percentages that y'all agree on.
And is it like 20% of what, though? You know what I mean?
Right, and that's what, it's a lot of artists that be like, man, I need a manager.
Yes.
But it's like, you paying somebody, but you're not bringing nothing in. So you don't need management, you need development.
Yes.
You know? And
yeah. And even that is like, y'all have to agree on what they're getting 20% of. You know, is it my show money? Is it my music? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, what is it of? Because again, like, in order to even get paid gigs in this day and age, certain things have to be in order. You know what I mean? They want to see your numbers. They want to see you can bring a crowd out. They want to see, if I pay you $1,500, I got to make $3,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So those things are going on in this day and age. What does a split sheet look like in essence?
So a split sheet, basically, it just breaks down like the songwriters or anybody that had a part of the song, producers. And it just tells you, like, you know, your PRO information, your publishing information, basically who had a hand in the song and who's getting what percentage of, you know, the song.
And the PRO people is Performance Rights Organization.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
BMI, ASCAP, or CSAC if you're out the country. And with that, though, do you turn that in, or what is, like, because it's a real sheet, right? Do you then turn it in, or do you take that and then embed it into the system?
Yeah, you put it in the system. So like when you registering it on different platforms, different collection agencies and stuff like that, that's the information you put in. So, because certain agencies, like, they'll pay that person directly. Like, you know, usually your distributor, I want to say, the person who put the song out gets the money, and then they have to,
distribute it.
Yeah, themselves. So,
yeah.
You know, certain agencies, they'll pay directly to that person who's on the split sheet.
And it's a difference between a publisher and a songwriter, right?
No, so the publisher is the songwriter. So it's the songwriter. So you have the artist side of it, like the artist, and the composer basically is the publisher. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you're the songwriter, whoever helped write the song, that's the publisher. And they're publishing the song.
Publishing it for the public to see. But they have publishing houses, and people that have publishing houses didn't write the song, right? And they're getting percentages of that.
Yeah. And like co-publishers and stuff like that.
Right? And they get to put it out like Birdman. He ain't write half the stuff, more than half the stuff, but he gets a publishing check.
Right.
Because he's the one publishing it.
Publishing the song, putting it out.
Putting it out, you know what I mean? For the world to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. Because, you know what I mean? As a songwriter, you may not have publishing. You know what I mean?
Right. So you need to get somebody else.
Yeah, to do it, right? Now, this is game 101, y'all. I'm happy to have him in here because I don't get to talk like this to people, man. So I'm asking these questions on purpose.
Yeah. People need to know this, though.
You know what I mean? So once again, this is J Bags in the building. You know what I mean?
You know that.
A&R right now with It's Gorgeous Musique. You feel me? And he gave us the story. He walked us down on how he got into this position, man. For real, bro. So with that being said, man, who's some of the artists you're working with now?
We're working with a new artist from that just came onto the label, TJ Almighty. He's from out here. Well, he's from LA. Okay. And he's out here now. We got him, Elbow 357.
My dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We still working with, we work with the bigger names, Breadwinner Kane, Pluto, all of them. But I mean, we constantly looking for artists to bring to the team. Hawk Hawkins, he's another artist. Shout out my dog.
Hulk Hawkins?
Hawk Hawkins.
Oh, Hawk Hawkins. Okay.
Yeah.
Who you working with hands on, you personally, on a day-to-day?
It's a couple artists in Louisiana that I still work with hands on, like, even though I'm out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? BBN, Ryder the Slider, and then, like I said, I work with TJ and Elbow as well.
Okay.
So
nice, man. Now, how did you find time to work with 4 artists?
Man, I just make it happen, man. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to bring some people on, you know what I'm saying, to help out and fill different roles and stuff like that. So that's when you level up, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I could be like in the suit and I got another A&R running around with him and, you know, he manager, you A&R, you like, you know what I'm saying? So that's coming though. That's that, yeah.
How does one make a living nowadays? Like you know, an artist or, you know, how does one step outside and say, man, I need to make a living with this music now? You know what I mean? What do they need to do?
Man, first and foremost, make sure it's registered and going on all the collection agencies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people miss money not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not copyrighting their music, stuff like that. And another people don't know, if you have your publishing, you could pitch to movies, video games, film, and all that too. A lot of people that nobody knows are getting publishing checks, crazy publishing checks. You know what I'm saying? By doing that, and they living good off their music. You know what I'm saying? So it's different ways to do it. You just gotta know what you're doing.
What is a good starting point of investment money? Like, what should a person have at least to start to get certain things we just talked about?
I would say it's really not, because a lot of things are free. A lot of things like the PRO's free. Well,
now they want 200. I think
for the
BMI.
publishing.
Yeah.
Oh, BMI wants 100 now for
200, 250. Yeah.
For the publishing.
Yeah, because being a songwriter is free.
Yeah. Just being but the publishing is you got to pay for that. Yeah. So
being on a distribution service could be anywhere from $19.99 a year to $89.99.
But look, you know, It's Gorgeous Musique got free distribution.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Audio and video distribution. Just saying.
Okay. Plug it.
Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? So
roughly though, like $1,000 to like get a video done, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go to the studio, record your first song, right? Purchase a beat, not YouTube, right? I don't know, couple dollars to get to and from the studio and get to your shows and whatnot. Maybe you need some flyers, right?
So maybe about $1,500.
Yeah.
So about $1,500.
A good starting point. Right. This ain't gonna change your life or nothing.
Nah.
It could. You know,
it could get you in the right doors if you do it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just speaking on investing, because a lot of people, they don't know what it takes to invest, or what should they invest in, or like what's going on. And so they just spending money frivolously and shooting in the dark. You know, and they have a target in their mind, but they don't see it. You know what I mean? Because you're shooting in the dark. And having, again, a mentor, you know what I'm saying? An A&R, you feel me? It's Gorgeous Musique.
Yeah, you dig.
So they can help.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? For real. Let's take it back though. How did you come across Nathan
McAllister
and Gigi?
I want to say I came across Nathan on LinkedIn. That's another thing. I use social media like a dog. Like, and it's a lot of artists that don't use social media at all. And I'm like, how you expect to get seen or get heard by anybody, or, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I'm not out in the public, I'm online. I'm meeting people online. So, I want to say I met Nathan on LinkedIn. Okay. And it's crazy because when he first wrote me, I didn't know who he was. So I'm like, I ain't really pay no mind to it. I reached out a year later, and that's when we really locked in and stuff like that. So, you know, we got on the phone and stuff, and we made things happen.
Yeah, man. If you're an artist, listen to me. Take your page off private on Instagram. I don't understand how they expect to be a public figure, a public face, and every follower that come to you, you gotta
accept them.
Yeah, like, bro, why? You know what I mean? And that's why I was asking you about either being reserved or being a people person. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference, you know what I'm saying, from being a recluse, you know, than being an introvert. You know what I mean? Right. It's a difference between, you know, being a people person and being reserved. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get outside. We got to network. You got to meet people. You know what I mean? And you got to accept your followers for who they are. You feel me? Because they trying to follow you, but they can't. I know when I go to certain people's pages, I'm like, request. Man,
I don't even waste time no
You can
more.
keep following me, but I don't know about the request button,
Yeah,
bro. That's
no.
like, shine, man, and shine bright, And like you just said, you use social media like crazy. When did that hit?
When I started doing that,
Yeah, like, you know what? I gotta use this social media like for what it's worth.
man, probably like when I really started learning like the business, like that's when I set up my LinkedIn and stuff. So probably around 2016, 2017,
Okay.
So that's when I really started using it. I don't use everything, but I use what counts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Matters.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of music execs and different people on LinkedIn. So,
Yeah.
I knew that's the route I was taking. So that's why I tapped into that.
9 to 5, regular job,
Mm-hmm.
right? You say you do this for a living now.
Yes,
When
sir.
did you let that go and say, I'm about to take this leap and make a living from this?
It's crazy. It's been about 6 months.
Word.
Like I was doing, like I said, I do videos as well. So I was doing the videos, making money off of that. And then this situation came into place. So, I mean, I do both now, but
Yeah.
It's been about 6 months.
You got a company name for your videos?
Yeah, Southern Heat Visions.
Southern Heat Visions.
Yes, sir.
How do they contact you?
I'm on Instagram, man, Southern Heat Visions. I'm going to get a website soon. It's in the works.
Okay.
But
and you got some clips over there? Southern Heat Visions?
Yeah.
So
All on Instagram. All on Instagram.
For sure. And you say you are looking for other artists to work with? Right?
Definitely.
Okay. Do you make promises?
Nah, because I was an artist. So it's like, I've seen the crazy emails and DMs, you know what I'm saying? Man, come to QC, man, we doing this, send 500. Like, I've gotten those. So it's like, I tell an artist straight up, like, even when I hear, like, music that's not all the way there, like, I still tell them, like, man, maybe the mix could be better. Maybe this could be better. So, I mean, I just keep it real. I tell them, like, it's not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you I can get you signed off a bad song.
Yeah.
But if you got a good song, I can tell you I can make something happen.
Right.
No promises, but it's depending on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I can make something happen.
What's one of the best positions an artist should be in? Like, because being a signed artist, it all depends on your work ethic as well and, like, how far you want to take it, right? But, like, what's one of the better positions an artist should find himself in? Like, should they be looking for, should I say?
Really, if the best position you could be in is owning everything and having leverage in your career, because as an artist, you're a brand. So just like any brand, like the more brand value you have as an artist, you can really call any shots you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, don't rush into getting signed or don't rush into like having a whole team around you if you're not ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Build your brand up, build your value up, and then, your team and everything gonna come to you, really.
Word. You work with youth and young adults, approximately ages 12 to 16. What are you teaching them in this day and age? Outside of music, like what kind of, morals or what kind of things are you giving them? Ethics,
really just,
rules?
Don't be discouraged. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they kids and like even adults get discouraged, but kids, they take things way deeper because they kids, they don't really know how to balance emotions and stuff like that. So it's like, don't get discouraged. Like, don't jump at just anything or anybody that comes and says they can help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff like that. Like you and learn the business. Like we're actually teaching them what PROs is early. What, you know what I'm saying? How to do split sheets. We're teaching them the game now. So it's like when they get older, they going to have the leverage and then y'all going to be in the dust because y'all ain't learned the game. So I mean, hey, these kids are the future, man. So
that's good. Any producers that you work with that you plug the artist with?
Nah, I tried to plug an artist with 2 Chainz producers, but artists don't be, I don't know if they don't be believing or what. Like I was in touch with his manager, Big Papito. He's a producer for 2 Chainz, and I was telling people like, man, hit me up. He working with deals, he working with budgets and stuff right now, and nobody hit me. So it's like, I be trying, bro, but it's like, I don't know these artists, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
I got you, man. I understand. All right, tell them where to follow you at, bro.
On all platforms, official J Bags. I'm really on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at J Bags. Just type in J Bags, it's gonna pop up. But yeah,
for sure,
everything just Google J Bags.
Right. And then when a person wants to get with It's Gorgeous Musique, what they got to do?
Man, you could either DM me or go to the website and submit music. We do music reviews every Wednesday, Monday and Wednesdays. So yeah, you can go in, submit your music, submit your information on the website, and one of the A&Rs will be in contact with you.
For sure, for sure. Oh, okay. How many over there?
We got about, I want to say 5 or 6. We spread out though. It's a couple out here. We got some in DC, Miami, Virginia. So
Okay.
I mean, we spread out.
All right, dope. Is there anything, J Bags, that we didn't talk about, didn't discuss today that you wanted to touch on while we got some time?
Man, I think we covered everything, but I'm gonna just leave it off with if you're an artist, man, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? This thing could be rough. The game crazy, but learn the game, and you know what I'm saying? If this is what you really want to do it. You feel me?
Facts, man. And then videos again, give them how to follow.
Oh yeah. Southern Heat Visions, man. Southern Heat Visions. Tap in with me. We shooting, we doing deals, first time clients in Vegas. I only been out here for 3 weeks now. So
Okay.
yeah, anybody that tap in now, man, before the price go up, so.
Welcome to Vegas, man.
Appreciate
you. Been here before though?
Nah, this was my first time here.
Word.
Yeah. I haven't really got out or nothing, man. I've been working.
Word.
Yeah, I've been working. So
Well, my sincere welcome, bro. Welcome to Vegas. You feel me? I'm born and raised here, man. So good to have you.
Yeah, well, you say you had some people in BR, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's dope.
Man, I wanted to go to Southern. You feel me?
Oh,
But
yeah.
I ain't get a chance to do that.
You was trying to be in the band.
Yeah. I was trying to be in them dorms.
Oh, yeah, facts. Hey.
But I did a tour. My cousin, Dot, she used to work there, you feel me? So we got to run through it and check it out, you feel me? The Jaguars, too, over there, you feel me? So we got to see some things, you know what I mean? But shout out to everybody out there. And then, like I say, my other family hails from Tallulah, Louisiana.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
My grandfather and his people, Baton Rouge, and then my grandmother, her people, Tallulah, you feel me? And they all migrated west.
Yeah.
Like you did recently, you feel me? But man, we just had J Bags in the building, A&R for It's Gorgeous Musique, songwriter as well, man. I wanted to tap on that a little bit before we get out of here, man. Tell us a little bit about that songwriting, bro.
I mean, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Songwriting is hard because it's like, in the industry, they looking for hits. So, if it's not really like an industry classified as an industry hit, they'll probably overlook it. But I mean, just meeting the right people, you could get in like the right situations as far as songwriting, and just keep pitching your song to different people. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might pick it up and change a few things up and turn it into a hit. You know what I'm saying? So as a songwriter, definitely like tap in with other songwriters and have sessions, whatever. But
Yeah.
it's definitely ways to make money off of songwriting.
Are you a part of like a songwriting group?
Nah, I definitely
people?
would like to be a part of one. I have my own publishing company. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I definitely would like to be a part of one.
For sure.
Out here for sure if they got one.
And the single is it's called Pray On, but it's by
Bugsy Hoffa.
Bugsy Hoffa.
Yeah, Bugsy Hoffa, Pray On.
And it's still out right now.
Yeah, all
Doing its
platforms.
thing. For sure. All right, man. We about to go on this musical break. You know what it is. Hot Seat with Icy Jones right here on Room Service Radio. Make sure y'all follow J Bags. Make sure y'all follow Sincere Carter, Sauced Up Teddy, you feel me? And me, Icy Jones, ICJONEZ, and Hot Seat with ICJONEZ. And do me a favor, run this up, share this, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you following. See y'all in a minute.